I like to say that I'm not the typical college student because I've been there and I'm coming back. I've already, I already have a degree, and I've already, tasted a really awesome career when I was in Michigan. That's where I'm from. And then suddenly the economy took everything from me. And then opportunities just happened. I stayed working at AWC, continued going to classes with students and getting back into school. I never ever thought I would return to school again, but when you realize that your degree, your original degree just isn't working anymore, you have to make decisions. And I've always been a hard worker, and so that's what I love about the foundation. They really provide opportunities for hard workers, for students who who are going back into the workforce, for all students. It's not just, your traditional students, but it's for the non-traditional students too.
The reason we decided to start this scholarship is because it was part of a healing process for my family. They were pretty, it was a sad situation. Diana Ortiz Valenzuela was 26 years old when she passed away, and she had such a big future ahead of her. She had plans to go to college in California and just, have a good job. And she was such a great person. So we wanted to do something for her, in memory of her, and just have everybody remember her through this scholarship.
My grandmother calls me into her office, and with my mom we sit down and she goes, "Blake, I want you to go to university because that is what all your friends are doing, and I think that is a respectable thing to do, and I'm going to pay for you to have this opportunity to go get an education." And she told me that, and I looked at her right in the eye, and I knew it was a great thing, and I thought, I'm very fortunate to have it, but at the same time I was like, I'm not ready to go. And I told my grandmother right there, "I'm sorry, but I don't want to leave Yuma." And my grandmother looked at me and was in shock. Her jaw almost dropped. And my mother looked at me, and she was, beside herself. And then my mom started crying, and it was a sad thing. And I told her, I was like, "I'm sorry, but I am not ready." But then I knew that we had AWC here, so I was like, I'm gonna give it a chance. And I went to AWC and I enrolled in my first semester. And of course, my grandmother said, "Okay, well, I'll pay for you." Everything was good financially. And I came here, and I remember my first week, I was really nervous for some reason. I was all by myself again. It was like starting high school all over again. When I won the scholarship, I walked into my grandmother's office, and she had already given me my tuition money for the upcoming semester. And I walked in, and I had the money in my hand, and I told her, "Grandma, I have your money for the semester." And she goes, "Well, I thought you needed money for school." I go, "Well, I want to tell you that I've won 2 scholarships." When I showed her that I had won 2 scholarships, I gave her the money back. The look on her face, I could sense and see how proud she really was. Because the money to her is nothing. The fact that I was willing to give her the money back and be honorable and have won these 2 scholarships, you could see that I had really made her proud, and I could see her tears coming out, knowing how proud she was that I had done something that special.
Well, the issue isn't Sunnyside. It's not about Sunnyside giving back. The real issue is it's a good foundation. You hear, I got family members that have gone to, and friends who have gone to U of A, ASU, and NAU. They go away, and sometimes they never come back. And they feel like they're going to do better when they're over there, and they don't. They might do part just as good. But those who go to AWC, they stay in the community. They stay here. And they, how many people have started at AWC and now they have their master's degree? How many people have come to AWC, and just recently we were dealing with somebody who came to AWC, was still going to AWC, just starting, struggling to start. And the community gets together and helps that guy to move ahead. So how do you not back that up?
There's been points in my life where I thought it was over. There's nowhere to go. there's nowhere for me to turn. There's just no way anything better is gonna happen, but that's never been the case. When I got into the United States, I think I got into the United States with $25. That was what came with me to the United States. And people ask me, how did you live with $25 for a month and stuff? I'm like, I don't know how I did it, but you know, when you face tough situations at times, you make drastic decisions and you know, they end up working out for you. My mom took out a loan that she has to pay back for like the next 15 years for me just to get a ticket to come here. I thought if they could go through so much pain just to give me a better life, why not do my best? Why not make them proud of, you know, what they've done? Why not make them proud of the efforts they've put into me?